I have this little plaque here. I'm going to show you how easy these transfers are from Essential Stencil. Hi, I am Teresa from Teresa's Spot for Art, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Oh, need a little bit more paint. I'm gonna get a drop of white and a drop of burgundy. I love the rose color that the white and the burgundy make. I'm actually wanting my piece to have this little bit of, I guess, stripe in it, blending in it. I don't want to overmix my paint. So you see how I have different variations of the pink and the burgundy in here? I want that. I don't want it to be monotone. So I base coated it. I'm going to grab my dryer, dry it real quick. Acrylic paint tends to dry pretty quick. It also depends on where you are. These are transfers from Essential Stencil. This was part of a huge sheet. I'll grab a picture of it and put it in here. And this is just one of the pieces that I have left when I cut them all up. There were other sections of it. There's these, some sunflower. They're really, really gorgeous. Some greenery. These stencils, I mean, these transfers are so easy to use and so versatile. I love them. But I'm gonna go with the one that I originally picked out. And I think that's good. You can use the scraper that they come with, or you can use, I just had it right here, a popsicle stick, a craft stick. And you can use these skinny ones or one of the thick ones. I couldn't find my thick ones, so I'm just maybe using this skinny one. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find a spot to start, and I'm just gonna fold it back. This way, you only get one shot at it, and I wanna make sure that I place it where I wanna place it to begin with. So I want this leaf to be in the corner. And so I think that's good. So I'm gonna press this down, and I'm gonna hold it down with my fingers. And I'm gonna come up here, I'm gonna take the rest of it off and just let it fall into place. And now I'm gonna use my scraper and scrape from the inside out. Now this piece of wood has a little texture to it and has a little border to it. So I'm gonna see if I can get this to like totally wrap around there. Let me use my stick and get in there, those little nooks where it has that little kind of border to it. I'm gonna even use my stick a little bit here too. These do take a little bit of elbow grease, but I can't say, you know, it's exhausting. I'm not getting a workout here. And you can see as it pulls away from the design, the plastic covering gets a little bit milky. So you can see, so here it's set on the wood, but here it needs to be a little bit more pressure. For some reason that corner's a little bit stubborn there. But I'm just gonna keep working my way through. You can use the stick, you can use the spatula it comes with, you can use your finger. A lot of times if it's a ridgy, not smooth surface, like when I did this ball jar, I go back later with my thumb, and the pressure and the heat from your finger makes it mold around all the ridges, okay? But for this one, I'm just gonna use my stick. You're gonna make sure you get every spot, and then when you pull off the covering, the top sheet, you wanna do it very, very slowly to make sure your design is on your surface. Nope. I lifted up the corner. I saw that it didn't release yet, so I'm coming back in. I'm using my forefinger on my stick, and I'm applying a little bit of pressure to my transfer. Once like a section of it starts to release, you'll know it, and then the rest goes with it. You can tell here, this is a perfect example of where this has released and this has not yet. I'm just gonna work from that section and slowly peel up. If you got a spot that comes up on your carrier sheet, just go back to it and it'll fill right in. When I'm done lifting it up, I'm going to come back in here with my thumb or my finger and make sure the entire thing is pressed down. Look how beautiful that is. There's no bubbles, there's no creases. I could come up here, I could put a little bit of a stencil up here or some words, or I think, let me see. Be happy, will that fit? I can do this. I'm gonna put this right over it. This is left over from something else as well. So it has to go catty corner, so it fits. I'm gonna put it down, and I'm gonna start giving it some scrapes. Now this one is not, I don't think, from Essential Stencil. I think I had this from another set from somewhere. And also, when you put a transfer over a transfer, it's a little harder for it to stick. But we're gonna work on it. We're just going little by little, slowly, slowly, slowly. I'm using the corner of my burnisher here, my spatula, doing each letter one at a time. And there we go. How pretty is that?